Hey guys, what's going on? This is Darryl Addison at Torpedopot.com, where we make self-growing planters. All you do is put your seeds in your plants in that planter. And these are watermelon plants. And it grows your food for you. You don't have to grow your food anymore. And it does a great job of doing it. Isn't that beautiful? That's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. Even got the water still on top of that plant. That's beautiful. And so you're going to get a lot of fruit. So guys, these are torpedo pots. What they are is that they're self-growing planters. You see that knob there? All you do is put your seeds in your plants in that planter, and it grows your food for you. You'll never ever have to grow your food again. And if you follow our instructions, you're going to get lots and lots of fruit. And they're all over the place. And so, rather it be the miniature melons or the crimson melons, they're going to really take off and do good. Guys, these are torpedo pots. These are self-growing planters. And what they do is that, so you walk up to these planters, and all you do is put your seeds in your plants in these planters. And it does the rest. They're designed to grow your food. So you don't have to grow it anymore, because sometimes, well, it can be so complicated. There's just so many different steps that you have to follow in order to get good food. But not with Torpedo Pot. You get great food all of the time. Why? Because we're experts at growing food. Torpedo Pot knows how to grow your food. Trust no one with your food than Torpedo Pot. Not one imperfection anywhere. Isn't that amazing? And they're all showing the same signs. Showing the same signs. And so that's what we love to see. Torpedo Pot is the world's first self-growing planter that literally grows your food for you with no human intervention. And you'll have food, watermelons, and that's why we can harvest 60 melons in a small space. Well, Summer Sugar Baby, hi sweetheart, how you doing? You're doing a great job, thank you so much. And some of the crimson. And so we get to see them as they develop. These planters, they look kind of beat up, don't they? I love my torpedo pots. They've been growing fruit now for about 5 years. All I do is take my seeds and my plants, my watermelon plants, are my seeds, like in this case, we put seeds in, and put them in the soil, turn the planter on, and walk away for the rest of their life, and you'll have food. Every season, almost guaranteed, a crop of delicious, fresh, wholesome, chemical-free watermelon. And I think that's amazing. So I'm going to just stop this right now because I want you to enjoy the fruit of all of your labor. I want you to see how pretty that is. One of you asked me, say, Mr. Addison, you're not afraid that that's hanging down is going to create a problem? And I said, no, not at all. All of the tendrils strengthen as that watermelon starts to develop. That whole plant starts to develop. And it's just amazing what it does. It's amazing. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com. So we don't find any blemishes on our food. We don't have that problem. See, because we're not trying to throw water on top of our food. We don't really care about that. We just want it to land where it needs to land at. And do what it do. And that's just to grow naturally. So guys, these torpedo pots grow your food with no human intervention. And I want you to understand what's going on here, because it's growing a lot of watermelon. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at this. Boy, I can't wait to get my hands on that. Torpedo Pot has coined it perfectly. We created a biotic environment inside of each planter so that we let the microbes in the soil grow your food. It's the world's first self-growing planter. There's nothing like it in the world. It's amazing. And it has consistent returns on investment all of the time. And they look so similar. The genetic species is so similar. You can see its behavior. And that's just amazing. That's just amazing. and not one blemish. So let's recap here. We've got 9 torpedo pots that's growing about 60 melons. Yeah, 60 melons. And not one is showing any signs of decay. Not one is showing any signs of rot or anything else. The plants look relatively healthy. And they're growing in torpedo pots. These are self-growing planters. You turn that knob on the planter and it waters and feeds your food for you. You never ever have to feed your food again. It does a great job of it. So let's take one plant and count the watermelons. Is that okay? Potential. All right, so let's hope I can do this right. Let's start with this one right here, this vine. Okay. All right, that's still growing. That, I don't know what's going on with that one. But we got one here. I see one. I see 2. I see 3 watermelons. I see 4 melons. I see 5 melons so far. And this one planter, 5 melons. Let's go around the back. So we're looking at 5 melons from just that one planter. I'm not counting the really small ones because who knows what they're going to turn into, but I'm going to let that happen naturally. Let's say for the most part 5 melons. Okay, 5 melons starting out from one planter. And there are guys, these are self-growing planters. All you do is put your seeds and your plants in this planter and it grows your food for you. You never have to grow your food anymore. I don't grow my food. My food grows by itself. But I give it an opportunity to grow to bounds that it never has thought of before. It's called Torpedo Pot. It's a self-growing planter. All of you need, if you hear my voice, you need to have this planter. If you hear my voice, you need to have this planter. It's an amazing growing tool. Darren Addison, torpedopot.com. I love all of you. Talk to you later. And Godspeed. And I'm waiting for my biggest one to take off. It's about 4 inches right now. Oh, but it's so beautiful. The colors are so beautiful. It's so perfect. Not one blemish anywhere. That's how food should grow in your torpedo pot. None of your food should have any blemishes. You put your seeds in that planter, you put your plants in that planter, and you'll have food for the rest of your life. It's amazing, but yet it's so simple. Trust Torpedo Pot, it'll get you there.